Attention, Dogtown. This is bad. It's a dark day here in Dogtown. Now, the colonel went out the way he lived, gun in hand. And the motherfuckers who took it out, oh, they'll pay. You know why.
Hey. Grab a seat.
Die, 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 die!
First met here. Same exact court.
Different ballgame.
Can't deny that.
I called you because I never got a chance to thank you. We did what we had to. Show me or live. Good work.
Come out. Let's talk.
So what about Somi? How's she doing?
The changes in her nervous system. Entropic breakdown.
Better cooperate.
They were too far gone. The Matrix didn't take. It's now in storage, being kept for you. We had to resort to alternate means, but Somi will live. I believe she might even return to active duty.
So Song had it right all along. Myers will never let her walk free, will she? Lose her only point of access to the block wall.
What's important to me is that she's alive.
Why? For what price or purpose? If you can't reverse the erosion of her psyche, if she can't go back to being her old self, then what have we done, Reed?
We helped her is what. As long as she's alive, there's hope. We don't have all day.
What if... Reed, what if the best option was to let her die?
You know, I envy your ease. The ability to second-guess everything you've done. Your habit of doing so.
Try it sometime. Might discover something wonderful about it.
I spent 7 years on what-ifs and coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I think that's enough. We're of different worlds, V. Different worlds with different rules. Mine allows for no mistakes.
So, next move in this lame game you're playing?
Myers has summoned me back to Washington. Langley or Glenclose probably my next posting.
Desk job.
To start, for a while, plucking promising operatives out of a pool of new recruits. Hello? Earth to V?
Like how you plucked Somi?
I helped her.
You waited till a millisecond before she flatlined and had her brain ooze out her nose, so she'd feel she owed you. Change your MO, Reed, or you're gonna live out some rhyming story.
I know how to do my job, V. Still, thanks for the advice.
Well, seems you might have finally found your place on Earth.
You ought to find yours, too, before it's too late. Just not at any price. You know how that ends.
All right. Take care, Reed.
I'll drop you a signal once our neurosurgeons are set. Take care, V. I'm gonna hang back a little.
How much you grow protein for? Good scalp or shit like last time?
V, if you've ever thought of starting a family, I would advise you to
Mikey,
think twice.
this piece of old scrap ate my
See,
eddies
my
again.
client Michael Maldonado did
Can't
not.
play like
and
this,
had a
man.
son that
When
seems
you
to
finally
cause
gonna
him
fix
oh
it?
so much woe indeed.
Did just
The
yesterday, but
matter's a
my
rather
bad.
delicate one.
Next game's on me.
Michael
okay?
wants to talk it over in person with you, and you alone. I favor clients with fewer question marks over their heads, but Maldonado offered extra. Thus, an exception was made.
You
I'd
there?
like you to
How about a quick game?
see what this is about. Details attached.
Michael Maldonado? I'm V. Han said you needed a, hand with something.
Oh, it's you. Over here. Let's talk. Glad you could make it. Fixer said you can turn around even the most hopeless of cases.
How hopeless we talking?
It's about my son, Eric. Boy runs a motorcycle repair shop in Haywood. Totally legit operation. Taxes, permits, you name it. But this DA, Georgina Zembinski, she needs her pound of flesh. Wants to turn him into an example. That's where you come in.
First things first, this DA, Zembinski. What's her deal?
She's as crooked as they come, like everyone else in Night City. Zembinski said she's after some Valentino kingpin. Hector Sacristan was the name, I think.
What's Eric got to do with it?
Word is he knows Sacristan. Has heaps of dirt that could bring him down. But for that, she needs Eric behind bars. So, she forced me to testify. Now I need you to make it go away.
Tell me more about Eric. Mentioned he sells two-wheelers.
Fixes them. Little go-getter owns a repair shop in Haywood now. Yeah. Moved out of Dogtown with his mother years ago. Hardly seen the kid since.
Sure your son's who he says he is?
Eric? He's too innocent for this town. That's why they're fixing to take him down.
Zembinski forced you to testify. How exactly?
At first she seemed nice. We were sitting having a normal conversation. She showed me her so-called evidence against Eric. Wanted me to corroborate it. It was bullshit, every last word. 2 days later, came back with some badge. beat the shit out of me, threatened worse for Eric. Then they put me in front of a camera and I told them what they wanted to hear. I was fucking scared. Just go talk to her. You know, the way you people do. Eric's a good kid. He'll get eaten alive in prison.
Not if I've got anything to say about it. Gonna find her. Have ourselves a little chat.
That's a relief. No hands would endorse me, some bush leaguer. You'll find her at the Heavy Hearts Club. Perfect place for plotting and scheming.
And you know that how?
That's where she invited me for a heart-to-heart.
Looking for one Georgina Zimbinski. Name sound familiar?
Afraid not. She a client of ours?
Regular, apparently. Night City DA.
Sounds like a VIP. Better off trying your luck upstairs, far away from us normal folk.
Appreciate it, thanks.
You here by yourself? Where's Walt?
Ever since the gods bestowed VIP access on us?
Back there, got the whole city hunting. Here. Nobody knows what
Alright, try. No chance in hell. Guest list only.
Hey, go fuck yourself!
Listen, Jack. That Biotechnica suit's supposed to come tomorrow. You know, sunflower guy.
Oh, Laurie, sweetheart. I feel you. Something to numb the pain?
Yeah. I'll take 3, you know what?
Hey, what's good? Looking for something?
Okay, let's see. Show me.
Interested or not?
Watch everything! Back off. Now.
Let's just be a little bit more patient this time, okay? Come.
Hello, Georgina Zembinski. Careful with that one. Lawyers are not to be trusted.
There any kinds of people worthy of your trust?
Course. Sound technicians.
For me, keep the pressure on.
Keep up the heat. Let me see him inside.
I have received word from San Francisco. My boss has agreed. We will build the whole arcology. I have received word from San Francisco. My boss has agreed. We will build the whole arcology.
You understand what this means?
Look,
we will
I
be
don't talk to
kings
people I
of real
don't
estate
know.
along the coast.
Looking for Georgina Zembinski. She around?
Perhaps. That depends who you are.
Someone you do well to answer when they ask you a question.
Sheesh, that was uncalled for. I was just asking.
And I'm just in a hurry. Need to talk to her. It's important.
Let's help this concerned citizen, shall we? It is our job, after all.
She's in booth 6.
Thanks, fellas.
Huh? Someone there?
If we want to nail Sacristan, we'll need something incriminating. Airtight.
We're working on it. Boys are putting together a testimony.
One witness might not seal the deal. That's why I have 2 more meetings lined up today.
And me?
You'll hit the stacks. Make contact with Esteban. Passing you the location and some operational funds.
Go there. Do this. A glorified fucking errand boy is what I am. And you are?
Georgina Zembinski? Need to talk to you about Michael Maldonado.
That drunk? What about him?
Claims he was forced to testify against his son. Need you to wipe it.
He wants me to... That cowardly two-faced sack of shit.
See? Told you he couldn't be trusted.
What exactly did he tell you?
You want to frame Mike's son as part of some gang bust.
Frame him? Please. Boy's done all the work himself already.
Is that right?
Kidnapping, extortion, arson, armed robbery. Guess whose rap sheet that is? Eric Maldonado is textbook ganger scum. He belongs in prison. We just needed someone to help him get there. His father, Michael, didn't think twice about choosing Eddie's over his lowlife son.
Who's Hector Sacristan?
One of the Valentino's top men. Narco-millionaire, serial murderer. 2 years I've been after him. Eric Maldonado, he's the last domino. But if I want to use him, I need him behind bars.
So Eric's past justifies forging testimonies. Teach you that in law school?
This is the real world. You want justice, need to nudge it in the right direction.
Maldonado doesn't care about his son. He's scared Eric will find out it was his old man who snitched on him. Of course, I can make it so that never happens.
I'm listening.
Why don't you watch Michael's testimony first? Witness the truth yourself.
Final question. On May 16th of last year, Eric Maldonado contacted you by holocall. During your conversation, he admitted that Hector Sacristan shot and killed Marcos Ferreira. He also stated that Sacristan ordered Ferreira's body to be dumped in the Coronado Bay. Can you confirm this is what Eric told you?
Yes. Yes, I confirm.
Excellent, thank you. That will be all.
Michael didn't bat an eye when he accepted payment for that testimony.
Real entrepreneur.
I'll cut right to the chase. I'm offering to anonymize Michael's testimony. Eric will never be the wiser.
And if I refuse?
Wouldn't advise it. Wouldn't be, safe for you.
Fine, deal. Don't trust you, but that goes double for Mike.
And done. Testimony's anonymous now. Your client can sleep easy. Ah, well then. Everyone wins. Except for Eric, of course.
As long as my client's happy.
We're done. Now leave.
V, how'd it go? Am I finally gonna get a good night's sleep?
Spoke to the DA. Scrubbed your name and data from your testimony.
Wait, what? That's not what... She was supposed to delete it. Forget about your payment. This wasn't part of the deal.
We both know not in any of that scratches yours, Mikey.
So? What did that bitch say?
Everything. And more. But don't fret. Your secret's safe with me. My silence, on the other hand, doesn't come cheap. Shut up and pay. Tired of just looking at you.
Just go. Oh, yeah?
I just got off the holo with Mr. Maldonado. He was most certainly not pleased. You acted with discretion. In my book, that's of utmost importance. Closing the gig.
Come on over the line tomorrow. We'll crack a few eggs. Come on, let's play a game.
Heard there was some carnage in the heavy carts last night.
The one with kids, go for that. To distract. Grab it.
Rigged it up to the grid myself.
My dear V, how would you like to do a good deed? Earn a quick Eurobuck over what you usually earn. A piece of hot lead in the gut. A terrorist organization, the Crimson Harvest, plans to detonate a bomb at Biotechnica's HQ in Berlin.
Guessing?
I know
Wasn't there a
that
statue
because
here?
Nell Springer, my
There was.
client, is one of them.
Well,
She needs your
what the
help
hell
foiling
happened?
the plot.
Got Swiss
Interested?
cheese during a shootout.
See the attachment for
Take the
details.
rest of it down. Risk of collapse. Kind of a shame.
You take one right in the faceplate, then we rake in the
Show some respect.
turns out I will be staying at the stadium after all.
Better part of the year, and then suddenly, bam!
Nell Springer.
Who's asking?
Name's V. Fixer sent me.
You weren't followed?
Know how to do my job. Thanks.
But you don't know the Crimson Harvest. They're everywhere and nowhere. Did Hands bring you up to speed?
Said you're a terrorist with a heart of gold.
For the love of... We're not terrorists. You got any clue what the Crimson Harvest even stands for? How about putting an end to hunger, starvation?
People starving. Where? 'Cause dumpsters are overflowing with food in Night City.
You city folk don't know shit. You think you're free? That slavery's ancient history? Ought to see how Biotechnica treats farmers. Force them off their land to grow gene-modified wheat. For food, one'd think. Wrong. For Chew-2 that's sold to Petrochem. You like the taste of Chew-2? No? That's what I thought.
The Crimson Harvest. They recruit you, or did you volunteer?
Grew up on a farm like most of my comrades. Corpse boots stamping on our faces. That was our life. Until we realized we could fight back. Crimson Harvest, they're like family. And the things you'll do for family, well, can keep you up at night. Haunt you.
Farms are empty, but the roads are full. The first nomads are farmers too, you know.
Mm-hmm. Heard all about clans taking corp contracts. Kind of ironic, don't you think?
Tough world out there. Gotta make a living. Don't you guys plant bombs? Carry out mass killings?
Our people's hearts are in the right place, but they're blinded by their hatred of corpse. I never thought we'd start killing people. Things they had me do. I was naive.
Probably thought she'd be collecting signatures and making peace protest signs.
Naive? Bit of an understatement, that.
Spare me the judgment. Didn't hire you to pen my biography. Here.
Think we better cut to the chase. What's on the shard?
One thing at a time, okay? The Crimson Harvest purchased a net nuke from Hansen. It's headed for Europe. Specifically, Biotechnica's HQ in Berlin. You'll make sure that doesn't happen.
I repeat, Kurt Hansen is dead. It's a dark day here in Dogtown.
Your bomb won't cause any good old-fashioned destruction? Thought terrorists like to put on a show.
Take down a building, whoop-de-fucking-do. Biotechnica just builds a new one. What you want is the protein. Human casualties.
He's alive and well. How the fuck you turn this thing off?
So what do I do?
Western part of the stadium used to house a sports therapy center, before Hansen turned into an arms factory. Entry code's 1701. Memorize it. It's got assembly lines, warehouses, the works. Part you're interested in is an experimental lab in the old pool. It's where they keep the bomb. Find it, upload the program from this shard. A few days from now, when the bomb's detonated in Berlin, it'll neutralize the virus. Stop its spread. When it's done, I'd like that shard back.
Gonna keep it as a souvenir?
Can't be too careful. If the Crimson Harvest ever got their hands on it, I'm toast.
Not a lot of folks who take the risk you're taking without even expecting a thank you. Respect.
Maybe I'm doing it for myself. Can't turn back time, but I can still change what happens here, now, the future. Too long I've sat on my ass agonizing over the shit I've done. That ends today.
Guess I'll get to work then.
Counting on you, V.
They fried that drone to a crisp.
Aż mi kred. Kończymy ze stat...
第一世代サイバーデッキは今スコーリヴォンの What? Home already? Girl! This
Used to do real bills at Coco Plaza.
And now?
And now I'm here.
Only 3 like him in this whole city. You'd have to be gonk as hell to try and clef that. I'll be out of this city before they even realize. Get here! Close contact!
it seems a near guarantee that closer ties with the Union would help to get this city's security back on the... Stay tuned for more details after the break.
Position! Big guns coming through!
Right. Let's see what's here.
Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
Only thing worse than a corpo's a terrorist with a conscience. Except terrorists ain't afraid to dirty their hands.
Blame Nell for trying to save innocent people? For having a conscience?
If you're gonna declare war on corpse, you'd best be ready for the consequences. Yes, innocent people die. It's the nature of war.
Been half a century since your little stunt at Arasaka Tower. Thousands of innocent folks dead, and for what? An even taller tower?
It was just the first skirmish in a long war. It's because of spineless cowards like Nell that we hit quicksand.
Shit's fucked up!
But we cannot forget corporations are Night City's largest tax base, contributing 700 billion euro dollars. Before anyone this evening.
0. Gentlemen, I'd like to remind you not... Do you truly believe this amount is fair and equitable?
I won't be bullied by your accusation.
Shotgun! Yeah. Yeah.
Our neurosurgeons have devised the right neural matrix command. You ready to kick that construct to the curb?
Be honest now. How successful this stand to be?
This hemisphere's top surgeons are waiting to help you. It'll work, rest assured.
So the engram. Any way to avoid damaging it during excision?
No, your mind needs reconstruction, V. The Matrix needs to wipe the relic, all data.
Drawn to a crisp. Took it apart.
How long will this take? What are we talking? Procedure? Rehab?
We really don't know. Might be a week, might be a month. Whatever the case, Cat and plants. Find someone to take care of him.
Time for the next leg of the journey. I'm ready.
An FIA AV can pick you up stat. I just need a meeting point, preferably secluded.
Place called Misty's Esoterica. Roof of the building.
Right. We'll be standing by.
She says she's living alone, right? So, go in, get to it.
Just come out. Wanna go on a break?
The bomb. You take care.
Disarmed. We're in the clear.
Quick, hand me the shard. What the? Shit, the car's hacked! What's going on? Did you sell me out?
Got nothing to do with this.
Mel Stringer, you're under arrest for
organizing last year's bombing of a biotechnical lab in Paris.
No. This isn't
Your
happening.
bomb killed 32 innocent people.
That true? You the one that planted that bomb?
I swear on my life, V, I had
Think
no
that's
idea
over.
civilians would die.
Step out of the vehicle. Hands in the air.